Hi Geminis, the gems in my eyes. I hope you guys are doing good. To all my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women. We're not covering the third-ish week of December, so this is from the 20th till the 26th. And this week, not gonna lie, I feel like it's a little uncomfortable. It feels kind of like a tense week because there's like major shifts happening. And it just feels like an adjustment, you know, kind of like when you're getting your back cracked or something from a chiropractor. It just feels a little uncomfortable, like feels kind of good, but it's like an uncomfortable good and uncomfortable pain. But as long as you're aware of the energies, you'll be able to ride the current, ride the wave, and be like, okay, I'm just gonna go with it instead of like fight and go against everything, you know? All right, so this week we are beginning Capricorn season. So on the 21st, we are in Capricorn season. So you may feel that shift in the air. It may literally, like the weather may start to feel colder now, start to feel more like winter, or I guess it depends where you are in the world, but here in the West, it's starting to feel a little bit more chilly, and you may feel more serious vibes, or people are more focused on practical matters and work and the future and stuff like that. And then on the 22nd, on the next day, the nodes are shifting. So North Node will be in Taurus and the South Node will be in Scorpio. So what we're going to feel more comfortable in and familiar is going deep into our emotions, secrets, shadow work, healing, needing to release, let go, but also making sure that we don't fall in the negative traits of Scorpio, where we become emotionally manipulative or sneaky and shady. You know, you just want to make sure you handle all the shadow work and you heal and you release and let go, because the North Node is pushing us towards securing and building a foundation and a structure in our lives, and making sure that we are valuing ourselves and know our value, know our worth, and we're building something that's real and taking practical action towards that. Okay, and then the next day on the 24th, we have Saturn in Aquarius squaring Uranus in Taurus. So this is a little bit tense, resistance to change, but we are learning how to create a structure, security, foundation in our life in our own unique and individual way. We may hear news and stuff going on politically and with the government and new laws and legislations and stuff coming up that kind of, you know, doesn't make everyone happy. People are resisting to it, but we need to adapt to things and do it in our own unique way. And the more we do that, the better we will be off moving forward. Okay, and then the next day we have Christmas. So Merry Christmas to anyone who celebrates, or any of the other holidays. And if you don't celebrate, hopefully you just have the day off and you can relax, kick back, have some hot cocoa with marshmallows, and just, you know, enjoy your day. All right, so we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards. All right, so my beautiful Geminis, let's see. When it comes to your health, we got here the Magician. So for your health, I feel like this is the most important message actually for you guys today. It feels like you're receiving like a major energetic upgrade to either one or all of your senses. So sight, taste, smell, touch, all of those, even six senses. Some of you, like maybe your vision is greatly improving, or maybe you got a new prescription or glasses or contacts or something. Maybe your smell is going to be greatly enhanced, or your hearing abilities, or your voice, or your ability to communicate, or your taste buds, your touch. Like you may even be able to have like some kind of upgrade, okay, that is major. You're like, whoa, like I don't know, all of a sudden now I can like smell better, or I hear better, or you're receiving very prophetic dreams or visions. Your psychic abilities could be greatly enhanced as well. It feels like you passed some kind of test, or you've overcome some kind of major karmic cycle in your life, and you've passed some kind of like spiritual test. And so you're receiving a gift from the universe that I think has always been within you, but is now kind of being awakened, and now you're becoming aware of, because you're in a better place, or you are more evolved. You're ready now. It's like the universe is like, okay, you're ready for the next step. You're ready for the next level. Let's awaken this in Gemini, because now they're ready. So you may have enhanced abilities at this time. You may have like a stronger communication with animals, or you may hear things a lot clearer. Maybe you have a great communication, or great strong connection with the spiritual realm, or some kind of gift is coming into your life that maybe you already have or you're aware of, that's getting greatly enhanced, or you are becoming aware of it. And a lot of you have healing abilities, or you are a healer of some sort. And healing can be in all different areas, just your ability to speak, how you communicate. Maybe you have photographic memory, or the way you touch, the way you move, something about what you do, or you have some kind of gift that you're receiving, and now you have the ability to kind of showcase it to the world or share it with someone. So I feel like this is very, very powerful. And I feel like this week or sometime soon, you may get visited by 3 animals. And these 3 animals, I think, can fly. So it could be like a bird of some sort. And 2 of them may be the same and 1 may be different. And they could come at different times, like 1 bird in the morning and then 1 in the afternoon and then 1 at night, or 2 come in the morning and then 1 later at night. And you'll notice them. It won't just be like a bunch of random birds. You'll notice it because all of a sudden you're doing something and you pay attention, or something tells you to turn around, or something tells you to look up. Maybe it's going to be outside or by the window, or while you're driving, or in your dream. It could be in the dream, but I think it's going to be in person. So, and it's not going to be like, oh, there's just a bunch of birds. It's going to stand out. You're like, oh, why is it standing right there? It feels like it's staring at me, or it feels like it has a message. So these animals, or an animal that may come to you, visit you, is passing on some kind of message, or is a confirmation that you're receiving some kind of gift from the spiritual realm. Wow, that was a lot. I don't know what's going on, but you're receiving a major upgrades, Geminis, and I feel like you're going to feel very much more energized and more powerful, and you're going to have the ability to manifest a lot this week as well. All right, so when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, Page of Swords. So it looks like this week you are going to be doing some research, or getting more insight, more information, or you're becoming curious about a certain topic, or maybe something you don't know too much about. So like, I want to research more about this. I want to learn more about this. Like, I'm curious. Like, I want to learn more. Or something kind of sparks your curiosity, or you're doing some kind of research, gathering information, insight about a person, place, thing, business, product, service, something that maybe you can implement to your business, to your career, your work, your school, your process, your systems. You're finding out, you're getting more information. Maybe some of you are outsourcing, or you're looking into a virtual assistant, or some kind of planning thing. But you're taking matters into your own hands and doing your own little research, or your own investigation. That's going to help you move up. And I feel like the more you learn, the better, right? And I think this is probably just part of who you are. You like to learn, you like to read, you like to get other perspectives, but there's something in particular that maybe you are not that knowledgeable about, or you don't know a lot about, but you want to learn more. And instead of someone telling you, you're like, let me do my own research, because I want to make sure that I know what I'm talking about. I want to make sure that I have a good, at least, basis, or I know the foundation, so I can make my own educated decisions. So you're learning more, or you're going to be curious to find out more information about something, person, place, thing. All right. And maybe this is before you reach out to someone. So maybe there is an investor or business partner, or someone that wants to do business with you, or you're looking into school or a course, and you're like, let me find out more about this before I dive right in, or before I even ask, or before I reach out. All right. So also background checks. Maybe you're running some background checks, or you're looking into referrals, or recommendations and stuff like that. All right, so when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side, we have the Knight of Wands, the Devil, and Strength. So some of you could have Capricorn and Leo somewhere in your chart, or even fire. So yeah, I think Capricorn or Leo. And then on this other side, and keep in mind, this can apply to whether you're single, in a relationship, married, divorced, situationship, friends with benefits, you don't know what's going on. It's just the energies overall. And it could be past, present, or future situation. Time really doesn't exist. It's all kind of intertwined into one. So whenever you watch this, maybe it's when you're meant to watch it. So on this side, we have the Six of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. All right, so a lot of earth energy. So I feel like this person could be a Libra or earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or be a combination of these energies, or doesn't have to be at all. It could be a totally different sign, but this is just the energy this person is embodying or playing out maybe at this time. So this could be someone you already know, or you don't know, or you kind of know of, but you haven't like gotten to know on a deeper level. So I think you're very interested, or you have a big crush on this person. You're like very attracted to them, but what you're attracted to most, maybe you think it's maybe how they look or for another reason, but the real reason you are attracted to this person is because of how grounded they are, how maybe stable, or how kind of like consistent they feel to you. It feels like home, or they feel like because maybe you are a little bit more scattered, you're kind of all over the place, so they kind of just feel like they're this constant. They make you feel, or you feel they're very grounded, very rooted, and like non-moving, and that makes you feel very safe. Like their energy feels very safe to you. And I feel like this is also someone who maybe has multiple or a variety of hobbies or interests. They could be like a artist, entertainer, creator, singer, writer, dancer, or they either do this for a living or they do it as like a hobby. Maybe they cook, dance, skates, you know, anything. But I feel like they have a lot of different variety of interests and hobbies. And not only that, I feel like they do it in a very beautiful way. So this person could be very attractive, very handsome, beautiful, and the way they do things is just very structured, very organized, and they're very caring. I feel like they're a very giving person, very generous, and I think you really like that about this person. And they're also very independent. So this person is independent, self-sufficient. They do well for themselves. Maybe they are self-employed or have their own business. They work for themselves. And I feel like they do really well on their own. Like they don't depend on anyone. And they have worked really hard for what they have. Like nothing was handed to them, nothing was given to them. They have worked hard to manifest and to create the life that they are living right now. Not saying that their life is perfect, because far from it, but I feel like they have built their own little oasis, their own little ecosystem of peace and good energy around them. And there's just something that really intrigues you about this person, okay? And I feel like you guys are going to do an activity together. But it's almost like you're like, okay, sure, and they may invite you to do an activity, or maybe let's say they like music, or they like doing some kind of sport. They'll invite you, hey, you want to come watch, you want to come do this, and you're like, okay, sure, and you really don't even care about that, or maybe you don't even like that sport, or you don't like that kind of music, but because it's them, you're just like, ooh, you're so excited. And it's like when you're with them or you talk to them, you're gonna feel like it almost like you may not even hear what they're saying or what they're doing. You're just so fascinated by them. So you have a lot of attraction towards this person, and maybe you don't even know why you're so drawn to them. And you kind of feel like almost like you're becoming a little bit obsessive as well. And not that you're trying to, but there's something you can't get enough. Like you can't get enough of them. They're like so irresistible. And you've just been watching or observing them, and you just like can't get enough, but you're trying to keep your cool, you're trying to keep your composure, because it's like you're trying to resist because you're very drawn to them, you're very attracted to them, but you know that you can't approach them and treat them like other people because they're not regular, they're special. They may come off a little bit more like serious and, you know, conservative, or just not as like wild and crazy adventurous. So you're like, I got to tone it down. Like I can't, you know, come at them in a crazy wild or sexual way. You know, I got to make sure I'm polite or I'm respectful. Not saying that you're not those things, but I just feel like with this person, you're like, no, I got to make sure I'm on my best behavior, because that's important to you, and just know that's like kind of their persona. And so you're trying to like, you know, keep your hormones in check, trying to behave and make sure you're acting appropriately. But it's almost like you can't resist, like you can't help yourself. You're like, oh my gosh, I just like want to pounce on them. I just want to like squeeze them, but I can't. I gotta control myself. But your thoughts are just like, and your hormones are like, you're like, oh, calm down, Gemini. But it feels like you're kind of like, your mind and your body's like racing, and you're like trying so hard to like keep your control, keep your composure, and like not let go, and maybe, I don't know, act out of character. They're just like you feel a lot of passion, and your body is just like feeling so drawn towards them. It's like almost like you can't help but just like want to lean into them or like be close to them, but you're like, okay, no, like I gotta make sure I'm like respectful, I'm not like doing too much. It's like you're so tempted to just like touch them and like be close to them, but you're like, no, like keep your hands to yourself, keep my hands to myself, but it's hard for you to do so. Okay, so maybe this is someone that you met at work or through school, or you guys are going to be doing some kind of activity together or going on a date maybe, and you're trying to like be respectful, but it's so hard because you really just want to like be next to them, or you really just want to hug them, or you really just want to kiss them, but you know it's like not the right timing. It's cute. So we're going to continue this on in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know, maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. So I feel like you are this fast energizer bunny, and they kind of tend to move more slow. They're very calm, very grounded, and you're just like, you're trying to like slow down, but it's like so hard for you. All right, so we'll continue on an extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care. Bye.